I love new Star Wars fans. I love them. I love new Star Wars fans. I love them. I love new Star Wars. Oh, gee, you caught me in mid-mantra. You repeat the same thing over and over again, you tend to believe it. I mean, look at politics and these political messages we get. Come on, that shit's for tomorrow, for Apolitically Incorrect Friday. It's Thursday! Good morning, it's 5:11 a.m. Our blind alley. See, there's a car down there, cool. And it's a chilly morning, about 48 degrees. Not that many unhoused people in the public square today. As always, keep your eye out. Keep your head up, keep your eye up, keep your shoulders square. Keep your head up. Don't be constantly looking down at your phone. Square your shoulders. Seriously, nothing's like a tell for these people. They're people. But they're needy people, and they see you as a resource, okay? Don't walk with your bad posture slunched over and looking down. That makes you a mark. A mark. It does. I'm not making this shit up. This is the rules of the streets. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Do Democrats actually say the Pledge of Allegiance anymore? Or are they still using the flag to wipe their asses with? I know there's a popular brand of toilet paper out there sponsored by the Harris, administration. Oh, just get used to saying Madam President. Just get used to it. Comrade Komila, welcome to Soviet States of America. Isn't that for Politically Incorrect Friday? Shut up. Is he talking to himself? Shut up. This is the gratitude show, and I wake up in the morning. I've already got 8 things to be grateful for. I am grateful for my family, my friends, my faith, my freedom, my health, my union job, a good night's sleep, and a solid breakfast. And from there, I elaborate and build on that. It is reformatted my hard drive. Nay, I say my heart's drive, my mind and my soul. Whew. It's Thursday. Yeah, it's 48 degrees Fahrenheit. There's a hurricane going on in Florida. I've checked in with my relatives down there, 2 aunties and an uncle. Everyone's okay so far. People I know with my non-delusional parasocial relationships through my Twitter and YouTube spheres. God bless Florida. Hopefully, they can weather this storm. It's no pun. It's a cliche, to be honest with you. And how are you doing today? Yes, it's Thursday. It's time for some gratitude. First thing in the morning. Our favorite backdrop, the subway system map. Whew. So yesterday, I decided to take a quick field trip. Just I like information. I like knowledge, practical knowledge too. That kind of helps a person. Kind of helps me. So after work, I get out of work I start work at 6 a.m. I get out of work at 2:35. It takes 5 minutes to walk to the train station, a couple minutes to wait for the train. And I took the Red Line subway to Quincy Center from Kendall MIT, the workstation. This will be my new commute starting within the next several weeks. It took 32 minutes at about 2:45 p.m. It took 32 minutes to get from Kendall MIT to Quincy Center. And on the way back, about, say, 4 p.m., it took 29 minutes to get from Quincy Center to MIT. It took another 12 minutes to get to to Davis Square where we are. So buttons, as Ma says. It takes about 30 minutes to get from my new neighborhood to work. All right, we're gonna make it work. It's gonna happen. It's fine. It's all good. I'm confident. I went downstairs. I went downstairs. I went down to Quincy to fill out a pull list, a subscription for my new comic book shop. If you've been watching the show, you know I broke up with my local comic book shop here in Davis Square, Somerville, that I've been frequenting for the better part of 2 decades. And there is a giant comic book store where I'm moving to. So I went and you need to go in person to the store and fill out the application and the subscription and your checklist. And so I bought a few comic books too. So I did not miss New Comic Book Day. I got new comic books. Nothing that's on my pull list. I see my Davis Square store, their agreement was to leave a credit card number just in case someone bails on their thing. They're going to charge you and mail you your books. They've been probably burned several times. That's quite fine. I agreed to this. So I canceled my pull list via email with the store. We've been talking to one of the owners, and I'm on the hook until the week of October 23rd, because they've already ordered the books. They've already ordered the books, so and that I agreed to this. Well, I could change my credit card number and, give them the old heave-ho, huh? No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to respect my arrangement with them. My problem isn't with the store itself. My problem is with the attitudes of the female employees, who definitely, if you can't tell, if you pissed off a woman, or if they're using that whole, oh no, he's a creep, oh no, he's a chud, oh no, he's an incel, oh no, he's an istophoba. He's on the wrong side of fandom. No, thank you. I don't want any of that. So, this isn't about canceling. Canceling my subscription there isn't cancel culture. I could have kept my subscription and just made a special trip. Every Wednesday, just take a little extra time out of my day. They've given me so many happy Wednesdays. But like most thing with women, nothing matters.
This is Davis. The destination of this train is Ashmont.
Sorry. Well, things do matter to women. You have to be like a blood relative or something. Fathers, sons, brothers, cousins. Sometimes married men, your husbands, if they're treating you right.
Next stop, Porter. Doors will open on the left.
Your husband doesn't have to treat you right, and he can go out the door. But your son could be a murderer, and your mother will be crying at the electric chair. Oh, he was such a happy baby. Women. I am not a misogynist. I like fucking poking fun at people. It's not all women are like that. Some women are comedians. Some women have a sense of humor. Some women, are definitely cooler than most. And I'm not bagging on the ladies of my comic book shop. my ex comic book shop. They're wonderful people. But I refuse to spend my money somewhere where I'm being judged. No fucking way. Thank you. But like I said, I could have kept my comic book shop. I could have kept my subscription, but it's just not a pleasant experience anymore. It's like,
doors will open on the left.
no thanks. I mean,
Change here for bus connections and the commuter rail.
the academic postmodernity of being an oppressor or an oppressed. So that makes that kind of thing. You need that dynamic in order to make the ideology,
Porter.
Work.
The destination of this train is Ashmont.
I don't know. It's best not to think about it anymore. Let it go. I already have a new arrangement. I already have a new store. They treat me so much better. They love me. They give me attention. They listen to me. Ask me how my day was.
Next stop, Harvard. Doors will open on the right.
And I waste all this time and energy and worry trying to find one of these creatures. This woman. Why? They're gonna make me miserable. They're gonna eventually ask me to throw out my stuff, exchange my hobbies for allegiance to them. Nah, seriously. In all seriousness, no. I like to say that, like, I'm very satirical. I think I'm funnier than I actually am. Sure, why not? Well, jokes are, saying your jokes is how you prove that they're funny or not. And if they don't land, you can either ditch them or you can retool them. I don't know. Girl, I'm gonna miss you. It's a tragedy for me to see the dream is over. And I never will forget the day we met. Girl, I'm gonna miss you. Girl, I'm gonna miss you. Like a honeybee, you took the best of me. Now I can't erase those memories. Like a fairy tale, you were so unreal. You left a scar that was so hard to heal. Back on Earth, it won't be quite as nice. I'm gonna miss the bee in paradise. I'm gonna miss you.
Approaching
I'm gonna miss
Harvard.
you.
Doors
I
will
miss
open
you.
on the right.
Give another love a
Change
feel
here
for
for bus
you.
connections.
Couldn't make a change your point of view. You're leaving. Now I'm sitting here, wasting my time. I just don't know what I can do. That's a Milli Vanilli from they didn't sing that.
This is Harvard. The destination of this train is Ashmont.
The science fiction that probably predicted the most future has got to be Max Headroom, a mid-1980s, what we would call cyberpunk show. We didn't have that kind of vocabulary back then, but it's just the future of Max Headroom is like 87% come true.
Central. Doors will open on the right.
Unfortunately. But yeah, it's Thursday. I'm very grateful and blessed. I got a good night's sleep. I woke up, I had a solid breakfast, one slice of cinnamon raisin toast slathered in butter. I don't take two slices of toast anymore. Well, the raisins kind of give me a little bit of acid reflux. But it's so delicious. It's just a little something in my tummy just to get me started. A half French press of freshly brewed coffee. A little bit of YouTube. I woke up this morning to your boy Zach and Clownfish TV talking about the canceled Velma show. I don't have HBO Max. I don't care. I don't have Disney Plus. I don't care. I don't have. I will never get Paramount Plus. They can fuck off and die. I don't care. Hey, sorry. Id Plebnista. That's what Star Trek on Paramount Plus gets for blocking me. For why? For why? You. Sorry, I'm just editing myself. It's first thing in the morning. You shouldn't get all wound up like that. Yeah. I mean, yeah. But I am grateful and blessed. It saves me from this trap of overthinking that everything's negative. And, just it gives me the ability to look at things with a more positive slant, such as like dating. Like I had a date last Saturday. I thought it went great, but like women, man, fucking. What am I?
Approaching Central. Doors will open on the right.
But it's like
Change here for bus connections.
Every failed connection like that is God looking out for me, or you, if you choose to see it that way. It's such as, like, I don't want to be stuck with the wrong person. God has saved me from some misery
This is
and
the destination of this
stress and
train
anxiety
is Ashmont.
from upsetting my life. Like, hey, look, wicked judgmental people, that have a shopper's mentality. And that's all that, like, Match.com is these days. It's not made for a blue-collar guy like me. It's made for women with a shopper's mentality. I am literally a pair of shoes that don't quite fit, that don't quite match your bag.
Next
And that's
stop,
how men are treated
MIT.
in
Doors
online
will open
dating.
on the right.
I am making this up. This is a hard-won allegory. This is my third tour of duty on Match.com in 12 years. I think there's a bad boyfriend wiki out there, maybe a 4chan, maybe a Reddit, a subreddit, maybe, bad boyfriends. And I am definitely on this bad boyfriend wiki. Maybe it's my karma. The bad boyfriend wiki probably exists in a spiritual realm as your karma. Maybe it's my karma. Maybe I shouldn't have been beating all my girlfriends with a leather belt when they come home late. See, that's not funny. Shit, my mom got beat by my dad. I grew up from an infant in a crib watching abuse, crying, screaming, yelling. That was my archetypical relationship. So maybe that's why I thank God that I'm not in one. Sure, I'd like to be in one. Sure, I would like to have companionship, intimacy, friendship, connection, companionship. And a future, and sharing goals and sharing secrets, But, so buttons. Yes. But yay. So this, so my family ends with me. Because I was unable to reproduce. I'm unable to share my genetic information into the future. I'm unable to share my ethics and my values into the future. Or my family sense of humor. I feel like I am a continuation of my mother. I am a continuation of my aunts. I am a continuation of my grandparents, especially my Irish grandfather, Joseph, who's from Kerry, Ireland. And this continuation of our sense of humor and our wit and our quickness and our wry wit, and you know what I mean? This ends with me. And because I was unable to keep a woman. Was unable.
The destination of this train is.
I fucked it up. I fucked up being able to fuck. I couldn't knock someone up. I did once. We took care of that. Back when there was a Roe versus Wade. No, it's Massachusetts. That shit's gonna stay. We'll talk about that tomorrow. But really, maybe it's my karma for flushing a kid. I'm a sinner. Maybe I deserve it. Maybe all the righties are right. I'm a murderer. I don't know. You'll drive yourself crazy if you keep thinking about that. But yeah, I mean that's dharma. That's reality. My family ends with me. Now I have a cousin, my uncle's son. My uncle's youngest son, and he got married and he's got children. So yes, the family sense of humor will go on. Yes, the family name will continue. And I'm so proud of him for doing that, and I'm so proud that he's a better man than me. He's able to afford and keep a wife, a home, and a family. Me, I've never been quite successful. But I am who I am, and I genuinely like me. And I'm allegedly a genuinely likable and good person, but also I have, an evil side, and I have a moody side. And it's taken me all my life to do something about that. I don't have answers. All I have are more questions. But what I do have is gratitude for the things that I have, the things in my life. I am grateful for my family, my friends, my faith, my freedom, my health, my union job, a good night's sleep, and a solid breakfast. And from there, I keep building on that and elaborating it. I'm grateful for my comic book shop, my old comic book shop that I'm leaving, my new comic book shop that I'm going to, and that it has been my old comic book shop, pert near 40 years in the past. And I'm grateful for public transportation, that I'm going to be able to get to work on time if the trains are running well. I'm grateful and blessed that, for lots of things. I'm grateful and blessed for my mom. It's been 10 weeks since yesterday, since we lost her. It's so hard. My loneliness is so amplified because of her loss.